Ah, the beautiful country of Qatar. What a lovely place to hold the World Cup for football, right? At least that is what FIFA thought when they gave the World Cup 2022 to the country of Qatar back in 2010.
The winner to organize the 2022 FIFA World Cup is Qatar.
As you might know, Qatar lies in the desert, and that means that it will get very hot in Qatar. If you think that it sounds weird that the world's best football players will run around in a desert country with a population of less than 3 million people, a country with no infrastructure for football and no football culture, you're not alone. You share the same opinion as most people. From Western countries, at least, public drinking is illegal, and beer can cost up to hundreds of euros. The country follows Sharia laws, and homosexuality is illegal. Between 3,000 and 10,000 migrant workers have died while working on stadiums which will hold millions of football fans next year. And that has of course led to a discussion to which we can morally participate in the World Cup 2022. My take on this problem is from a Danish perspective. But the discussion scene here in Denmark reflects the discussion there is in a lot of other wealthy Western countries. But first of all, why do I keep saying Western countries? Why do I not say every country in the world? And while doing research on this video, I found that the discussion is actually most relevant here in Western countries. And I started to wonder why. And I kind of found out that here in Europe, especially Northern Europe, we are proud of how well we treat people and our workers. Almost no matter what job you have, you get a decent salary. Mistreating workers is extremely rare, and when it does happen, people take to the streets. Last year, 37 people died of their jobs in Denmark due to accidents. That is a record high number in many years. Just to put it to scale, Denmark has a population of 6 million people. Qatar has a population of less than 3 million people with over 3,000 deaths. So when looking at it from a Danish perspective, how on earth can we argue for having a World Cup and partying on the corpses of thousands? Well, the truth is, we can't. And that's the same with most Europeans actually. Most Danes probably wouldn't mind boycotting the World Cup if it weren't for one thing that is the primary reason that Denmark will participate. Our team has almost never been better, and if we would ever have a chance of actually winning the World Cup, it would be now. Our team is amazing. After the Euro 2020, our national team has united the nation in a way that I, as a young person, has never seen before. Truly something amazing. The truth is, we are being egoistic, valuing our own happiness over the human lives that were lost. And I think that's something to think about. And when you have thought about that, only then are you in a position to make up your mind on what to do on this problem. So, back to the video's title and main question. Will Denmark boycott Qatar? And by that, other Western countries too? The short answer is no. The World Cup is nearing, and the discussion is already changing from the moral Christians to sports Christians. There's no doubt that some fans would not be willing to go, but when all of the other countries in the world simply doesn't pay attention to the problem, then it doesn't make much of a difference what we do here in Europe on this case. There's some good news though. We would most likely see some diplomatic boycotts. In our Danish context, that would mean not sending our crown prince and prime minister. I hope this video gave you something to think about. If you have an opinion on this topic, write it down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and Merry Christmas.